Hey, here we go. I am super cool. Grandpa Professor Tonio, otherwise known as the book guy, 'cause I love books. I love books of every kind, and I'm here today to reach out and talk to all you high school boys and girls, young women, gentlemen, high school, hear me, because I'm gonna tell you about poetry. Ooh, you just cringed. Oh no, you're gonna like the poetry I tell you about. I know why, because I go out into the schools and I talk to high school kids all the time. And I'm telling them, you gotta like poetry, because poetry does this up here and it makes it work in a way that nothing else will make it work, because you know why. Metaphor, similes. Oh, I could go on all day because your teachers talk about this all the time, I'm sure. But look, let me tell you about what? I wanna be in this too. My name is Anthony and he can't steal the show all the time. Anthony, look, you've got to stop this. You're annoying me and you're interrupting, and I'm told by my producer I have 5 minutes to do this. Would you? No, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna put you away and later on you can come back. All right. Jeez. He is such a bot. Okay, back to poetry. First of all, turn off your phones. 1, 2, 3, thank you. Now, look at one here. Here it is. Poetry speaks who I am. Poems of discovery, inspiration, independence, and everything else. And it is going to tell you about the most amazing things in your life. Yes, it is. It's going to talk about friendship and family and love and the first kiss. It's going to talk to you about breakup and coming back together again. It's going to talk about racial identity, ethnic identity. It's going to talk about fitting into the world. I love this book. Look, one of the things that something else I almost forgot to tell you. 108 poems, and it's got a CD that goes with it, so you can hear some of the poets actually reciting their poem in performance mode. You're going to really like this. Yeah? And it also has in the back a notebook of several pages so that you can either write some stuff down, maybe the poem that you want to send to a friend across the aisle, a friend through the mail, etc., etc. And then it has a poem like this. Vampire's Serenade. I like this poem. This is Dana Gioia. I am the image that darkens your glass, the shadow that falls wherever you pass. I am the dream you cannot forget, the face you remember without having met. I am the truth that must not be spoken, the midnight vow that cannot be broken. I am the bell that tolls out the hours. I am the fire that warms and devours. I am the hunger that you have denied, the ache of desire piercing your side. I am the sin you have never confessed, the forbidden hand caressing your breast. You've heard me inside, you speak in your dreams, sigh in the ocean, whisper in streams. I am the future you crave and you fear. You know what I bring. Now I am here. See what I mean? Oh, think about this one, okay? Here's another one. Falling Hard, edited by Betsy Franco. 100 poems, love poems by teenagers. Can you believe this? Oh, I had to write some of this down. There's too much going on. Innocent love, unrequited love, love endings, love within self-respect, self-love, male and female voices, African American, Asian American, Latino, Latina, American Indian, Iranian Americans in here, and also from young poets outside the United States of America. There are straight, gay, lesbian, transgender, bi, and questioning. Oh, it is just so rich. Okay, I wrote that down. I was glad I did. Let me read this one. Where is it now? Here it is. Oh, how appropriate. A heart. Haha. Let's see. I am the flour in your tortilla, baby. That's by Juan Nunez, age 15. You know, if I had all the time in the world, I would say just take hold of this book and let's talk about some of the poems in here, about some of the suffering, some of the joy, etc. in love during teenage years. Falling Hard, 100 love poems by teenagers. There's a lot in there to go back to. All right, let's get a little political. Indivisible, poems of social justice. Gail Bush, Randy Meyer. Oh yeah, you can make a difference is what they tell you from the very beginning. You can make a difference. You can make some changes in society that make people more accepted, loved. This is The Last Word by Amina Baraka. I'd rather my fist be made of steel than my heel made of iron. I'd rather water the earth with my tears than lose feeling. I'd rather walk than ride the backs of workers. I'd rather die fighting than live slaving. And it goes on like that. The Last Word. Invisible poems for social justice. Poems that confront, challenge, and inspire. It's good stuff. And I know, I go out there and I talk to high school kids. I'm in the 10th grade. Last week I was with 10th graders and we were writing poetry together. That's another story completely. You want me to do that vlog sometime? And I will show you a good poetry writing. But we talked about Indivisible and the poems in there. And they were like, yeah, it was like a rally. Fantastic stuff. I've got one final one. Listen up. Do you know spoken word poetry and slams and that type of thing? That's what this is all about. These are award-winning slam poets. And boy, I tell you, they pack a punch. This stuff is hot. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and stash the peace I found. Grand Central Station so fast, make sure you remember to take your personal belongings and leave the past where it belongs. It's time to put the bass in my bop. No more selling my soul to the highest bidder. Everything is entertainment, safe and clean. I saw myself dying on the corner today, but the sun was shining and I started singing. I'm starting all over again. I'm gonna be rough, so rough and tough, so rough and tough, but I'm gonna make it. Now I can just imagine, did I do justice to the performance? Oh no, these people, when they perform, they've got that audience like woo, woo, woo on the edge of the seat, okay? So now look, let's go over it again. Poetry speaks who I am, poems of discovery, inspiration, and independence, and everything else by Elise Passion. Falling Hard, 100 love poems by teenagers, edited by Betsy Franco. Indivisible, poems for social justice, edited by Gail Bush and Randy Meyer. And now, pick up your phone. Oh, I told you not to, right? Oh, now I want you to go to an app. Listen up. Spoken word poetry. Oh, wait a minute. That's also a book. Oh, I know what I wanted you to do. I want you to go. See, I'm losing my mind. I told you, I'm an old guy. I'm a grandpa, right? Okay, so give me a break here. Listen to this. You got to go to poetryfoundation.org and look at Poem of the Day. And I do. Every day, early in the morning, I receive a poem. And then I send it out. That's poetryfoundation.org. Poem of the Day. Enjoy yourself. See you later. Oh, wait a minute. You forgot to bring me. Bring me in there. Go. All right, everybody. Bye. Have a nice day. Ha. Bye.